Hello community, welcome or welcome back to Clearly Connected Tarot. Through this channel you can connect with clarity to your highest good. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for choosing this channel. Thank you for choosing to bring your beautiful energy to this community. You are appreciated. We appreciate you and we value you here in this community. Thank you if you've subscribed, liked, left a comment. I do so love reading your comments and reading about your stories and experiences, especially with the readings. I'm just really grateful to be here with you all. All right, we are doing how do they see this connection, and we had some very specific readings. That happens quite a bit on this channel, but yeah, very specific. So choose a group that feels right to you, and I would if it's not connecting, definitely click on another one because they were very specific. Group number one is this one of my biggest stones. It's a round carnelian, smooth round carnelian. It's looking really large to me to see right now. It's got a lot to say right now. Group two is a rough amethyst island. I like to call it that. It looks like a little island to me. Looks like a little, those rock formations that protrude out of the water. That's what it looks like to me. And it's black tourmaline. Has this, there's a big feeling of water coming through, but bodies of water. It's very interesting. Okay, take of that what you need. Group three. Group three, we are here for healing, support, and guidance, upliftment, inspiration, connection. We are here. Remember, you are safe. You are very, very, very loved. And when you choose, you may open your heart. I'll see you in your reading. Hello, group one. Welcome to your reading. We are doing how do they see this connection? How do they see this connection? You chose the smooth carnelian stone, and let's get started. Sorry, a bird just scared me. Five of Swords. How do they see this connection? The Knight of Swords. They're thinking about this a lot. And the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like they want things to change. I feel like they feel like they're spreading enough problems in this connection. You're not communicating well. They want to be able to communicate with you. They want to be able to resolve the issues. They want to solve the problems. They want to get past whatever is going on. They want things to be easier, to move along easier. They want things to move more smoothly is what I'm seeing for you both. But there's a lot of contradiction here. There's a lot of confusion here. There's a lot in the communication that's not clear. And so they don't feel that this is the nature of the relationship. So they're like, you know what? I just want to get past this. I want enough of this. They're sick of it. They're really tired of the fact that you two cannot communicate well. And it's not something where they're sick of you. They're sick of this communication style. They're tired of arguing with you. And I feel like they've been that in the past, that maybe they've taken a more passive approach to this. And now they're like, you know what? Let's if we're going to change this, then we have to be the ones to make the change. And they feel like they're capable of making the change, even in how you two communicate and understand one another. They're like, I want to be there for you. I don't want to fight with you. I want to understand you better. And this is important to me. And I do want to protect you. And I do want to be someone who you can count on. But I do know that I haven't been this in the past. And so I feel like I'm channeling group one. I started channeling, didn't I? Wow, that was weird. Okay, so they, they haven't been there for you. And now they're like, okay, you know, it's time I grew up a little bit, matured, and was more responsible, more accountable, and show up for you in the way that I'm supposed to. Not that they weren't there before, but they're like, you know what, to solve this problem, I can grow up a little bit. Strength. Character. Like, there's a lot of strength in this relationship. This is a relationship that they see as, first of all, they see you as being of strong character. They see this relationship as being something that really is solid and has a good foundation. And it's a matter of kind of like, sometimes, you know, maybe you're both strong-willed and you say things you don't mean, or you both dig your heels in and you don't soften up a bit for one another. And it takes one of you has to soften up. One of you has to say, you know what, okay, you're right, and let's just figure out how to reconnect, and then and feel that, and then express what we need to express. Page of Wands. So yeah, they want to tell you about this. They want to tell you how they're feeling about this. They want you to know that they want to, you know, this may be something a little bit different, but they're like, let's approach this in a new way. Let's approach how we are communicating, relating to one another in a new way. Three of Cups. They see this as like, I feel like they feel like this can work, and this can, justice makes sense. Like, yeah, a fair, equitable compromise can be reached between the two of you if you are both willing. And they are more than willing. They are more than willing. And they obviously think you're willing as well, but they kind of feel like they're taking the lead on this. They're the one that's going to move forward. So if you two are not in communication right this very moment, this person does want to move forward and reach out to you and talk to you about clearing this all up. They feel like this isn't the relationship. This isn't right. This isn't the way the relationship is supposed to be. And so there's a strong need here to want to shift that. Sorry, I just moved everything. Okay. Yeah, talking about clearing things up. The clouds. Things are cloudy. They're not supposed to be this murky. It's not. Look at this. I was saying how much they want to clear things up, and you go from the clouds to the sun. That is exactly what I'm talking about. They want to move from the situation where things just aren't right. The two of you are not feeling close to one another. You're not feeling connected. It's all this. It's verbal communication. It's a lot of the way that the two of you communicate. So they're like, this is, let's clear this up. Let's clear this up. They're like, if we need to just sit and work through things, if it's about understanding one another, then tell me what I need to know about you to understand you better, so that we can communicate better, so we can work together better, so we can improve this relationship. They're saying, I'm an open book. I'm willing to be more vulnerable. I'm willing to show you more of who I am. But yeah, vulnerable. the lady coming through. I'm willing to show you who I am. I'm willing to show you my softer side. Maybe I haven't been showing enough of that to you. And I can show you that I have this softer side, and that I don't always have to be right, and that I'm willing to listen to you. I'm willing to listen to you. The whip is coming through here, and the tree. I had this like image of, let's see what this is showing me here. Let's get a little bit of clarity on what they're showing me here with this whip and the tree. Group 2, I don't know where I got that from. Group 1, I'm going to go to the Quantum Oracle. I just pulled some more Lenormand. This was Everyday Tarot, Rider-Waite-Smith. I don't think I said we were starting with Rider-Waite-Smith. That was a pre-shuffle, Everyday Tarot, and then we move into some Lenormand for you. This whip in the tree, I'm not quite sure what they're showing me here yet with this, but let's take a look. I feel like this is about, I feel, oh wow, that's interesting. I feel like you're cutting off your good fortune. Oof, that's not a good image. I feel like there's a cutting off of good fortune, like you are somebody being their own worst enemy, like not allowing the abundance to come through because you're so stuck on this stuff that's just not even the essence of the relationship. And so it's like, can we please just get rid of these things so that we can be abundant? Yeah, we're stuck in this place where we're not working together, where we're not communicating, or a great achievement, but we can look at what's available. Like it's like this event, like the energy is being stuck, but the actual place of where this relationship is quite successful. That the two of you might even have some type of lifetime commitments together. This might be a union, a partnership. This might be a marriage. This might be the two of you planning something, and that you have been planning maybe a wedding, and you've paused in this planning because you're arguing so much, and it's creating this sense of like maybe you don't belong with one another. This person, I feel like this person was feeling a little bit sorry for themselves, and just kind of got stuck in that feeling of like, woe is me. Because they weren't maybe getting the love and attention from you that they're used to, and that's not really what, they don't want to be like that. They don't want to be just this passive person who is just, not willing to do the work. They don't want that for themselves. Storm. Seeing this water here, your person could be a water sign. Community is coming through. So you have two cards here that to me have a representation of like Three of Cups, energy. This was Three of Cups, right? Yeah, it should be. So I'm feeling like other people involved. So I don't know if you are part of a circle of family, friends. There's something we need to spend a little time. Attachment. So maybe one or both of you are paying too much attention to someone that's giving advice. Someone is saying, well, this person should do this person should do that, and someone's listening in and paying attention to that, and they have some kind of investment in that, and it's not necessarily helping the relationship. There's some kind of third party here who's close by, but not necessarily helping. All right. How do they see this connection? Where do we want to go next? See this connection. I'm going to go to the monology. Go to the monology, that makes sense. That's two. All right, both of you are feeling stuck. Both of you are feeling like this is not working out, and you can't necessarily leave this relationship for whatever reason. And you're feeling at this point that it's like this relationship is like an anchor that's just like pulling you down and almost like drowning you. There's a lot of feeling of water here, like being underwater. This community, I want to play with this community card just a little bit more for you. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. Fearful feelings, emotions. Yeah, this is emotional. There's a lot of emotion happening here. There's not, at first it was like mental energy that was like clogged and foggy and just not clear at all. And now I'm in this emotional place where it's not good emotions. Like these emotions are weighing you both down, and like it's like you can't get through to what's happening because your emotions are just, they're running high. They're taking over for one or both of you. Getting more of these. Look at the bigger picture. So there's this advisement coming through about like stepping back, trying to like step back a little bit. Like you need to get out of this direct thing that's happening between the two of you. So this connection is strong, but it's like it needs a little bit more focus, a little bit more, it needs more focus. It needs more clarity for sure. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. I think if you step back from one another, this, it's like you're going to be able to see one another again. You're going one another again. You're going to be able to see, oh, I love this person. I care about this person. You're going to be able to see the big picture. You can only see the big picture when you step back. Okay, so there's this stepping back and seeing the world, seeing this relationship the way that it is meant to be. I'm still not working with this community card. I'll come back to it. Group 1. Let's see what's going on with it. There's definitely something here that they want. I didn't get everything out of that. All right, Group 1, please. Let your friends help you. Okay, so maybe they are ready to talk about this community card. So ask for and get help from friends. Release your ex. Maybe there's an ex in the picture here. Maybe finances are getting in the way. So there's just something causing this rift between the two of you that's not about the two of you. It's not the core of who you are. It's not the essence of who you are. It's a financial issue. It's someone feeling insecure because there's something going on with the ex. So maybe there's a baby mom or baby daddy, or maybe there's just an ex-husband or ex-wife, or maybe there's a mom who's like, there's like this interference. And I'm not saying it's the only reason why this is all happening, but it's definitely not helping. It's not helping. I am seeing this support for you all, and I'm still not quite getting all of it. Hold on. I don't think it's just quite friends. There's something here about maybe the two of you, maybe you belong to a church, maybe, or some type of religious institution. And there's people within there who can help you. And I'm going to tell you, I'm getting this message that one of you have thought about this. Someone has said, well, maybe we should talk to this person. And that could be really helpful to you, okay? Yeah, I feel like that's the message, that there's someone in your community who has both of your backs and can be of support. So this is really, that's interesting because it came through both ways. There's someone in your community who's not helping, but there's someone in your community who could help. I'm also getting this like sense of like someone needing to take better care of themselves physically. Like if you haven't, Group 1, if you've been if you've just been drained and you haven't had the opportunity to engage in any type of self-care, like maybe you need a haircut or your hair done, maybe you need to, just doing a little bit of zhuzhing, okay? Like, do that, please. Do that, please. Do a little, you're going to feel better. And you're worth it and you deserve it. Set your sights higher is coming through. Don't settle. Expect more for yourself. Yeah, I feel like there's this, like, this was almost becoming the way that it was. This was almost becoming the nature of your relationship, all of this, stuff. And it's not, this person sees this connection in a very high vibrational way, but there's some of you got stuck in some you're mired down, stuck in the muck. You're mired down in some lower vibrational energies here. It's not severe, it's not, but this is like, it's interesting because I'm talking about all this bad stuff in your connection because it seems to be something that's happening right now. But again, this is not a feeling like this person doesn't care. It's not a feeling like this person is, off doing their own thing. This is just like this really clear message about, let's get this together. Let's figure this out. Strong chemistry between the two of you. If you work on this, Group 1, you two can work through this. All right, you can work through this. A light touch, a magical touch. Just know what your intention is for one another. This feels totally fixable. All right. Your chakra crystal is the throat crystal. Well, that makes sense. The throat crystal, the throat chakra, because you two need a kind of a different way of communicating with one another. Let's take a deep breath, please. know that was fast, but that kind of came through really clearly, so let's do it again for you. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Deep breath in. And release. Listen with intention to one another. Listen with intention to one another. Let's go to the Monology manifestation for you. There's some burden here, like money or job just is terrible, or just driving you nuts right now, or something. Something right now is interfering. Okay, work through your feelings. You had work through your fears, and now you're getting work through your feelings. So there's, and I was just talking about this work. Some work needs to be done. This person wants to work through their fears. They want to work through their feelings. Fear is the mind, feelings, I told you there's a lot of emotion here. So there's a need to kind of like get to somewhat step back from that. So maybe if you could just tell each other, let's just step back for a moment. Let's say, I love you, I care about you, whatever language you want to use, and just say, can we just put this down for just a moment and just be? Can we just put all this down? Is that possible? If that's possible, I know that may be difficult, group one, but that's what I'm being shown for you. Dear one, we are all here with you. You are not alone. And you're never alone. You have your guidance with you at all times. And, you know, the source energy is with you. So, and however way you refer to that is more than appropriate, obviously. So, if this connected in any way, please like and or subscribe. I love hearing from you. Please leave a comment down below. And I hope that this was a benefit to you. This was a strong, clear message. It was quite specific. So if it benefited you, please let me know. And I hope to see you again soon. Please take care. Hello, group 2. Welcome to your reading. This is how do they see this connection. You chose what I call my Amethyst Island. And let's get started. So nice to have you here. Thank you for choosing this channel. The Hanged Man. 2 of Cups. Queen of Wands. I'm going to pull some more cards right away. I feel like they see that you two might be in separation. There might be just a feeling of things not moving forward, not making progress. They do want to come to you, but I'm seeing this Queen of Wands as like maybe they feel like they're not quite worthy of this relationship. They do feel like they are connected to you. In the 5D, there's this sense, there's a lot coming through this Queen of Wands, so we're going to spend some time with that card. But let's come back to this Hanged Man a little bit and get some more information for you on this. This is a general reading. The Fool. Yeah, they're not taking the risk. There's this feeling of they're not taking the risk. They are much more focused on the mundane. They're much more focused on everyday things. They could be working quite a bit. They could be focusing on building their career, their wealth. And so, you know, it's like they almost feel like it would be foolish to spend more time in this connection. As wonderful as they see you, they're seeing this connection as being something that would be long-term. It would be potential marriage, and it just might be that they, you know, whether or not they are really ready for that right now, or they're trying to figure out how that would work with them trying to build their life or just kind of build themselves up. And it's like, you know, they think it's part of the reason why they, you know, it's like their feeling of like it being foolish is because they're like, I can't maybe provide everything that I need to provide to group 2. And so I'm just going to just keep doing what I'm doing. They don't see you as being someone flighty. You're someone important to them. And they see this relationship as being important. However, they may not actually be coming towards you or be connecting with you in this way. Page of Wands and the Two of Cups. I do feel like they do want to communicate more of this with you. They do want to meet you in a more loving embrace. They do want you to know how much they care. They want to somehow step forward with this. I'm not sure yet if they're actually going to do this. It's not really being shown here, but there's this intention of wanting to somehow be more action oriented when it comes to you. They feel like a little bit like immature. Maybe they are younger than you. Maybe they just have less relationship experience than you do. This Queen of Wands, this is something else here. So let's figure out what's going on with this Queen of Wands energy here for you. Maybe it's possible some of you are waiting for a proposal and this person is just not doing it. I do get that. There's just someone here who is waiting for a bigger commitment, and this person is not making this commitment yet. They're moving towards that, but they're not necessarily there yet. I'm going to tell you that's what's coming through. Okay. This does not feel like your reading. Please check in on one of the other readings. All right. So I'm kind of a little bit all over this. Let me take a moment. Queen of Wands. Tell me more about what's happening with this Queen of Wands, please. Okay. Queen of Wands. New beginnings. Balance. If they were to come towards you, spiritual growth, wow. If they come towards you, or when they come towards you, for some of you it's if, for some of you it's when. They want to come towards you with more of their life in balance. This really is them not feeling like they don't have enough to bring to this relationship. And I'm going to say, like, enough maturity, enough focus, enough possibly money to be of support financially. You know, but what is here is this spiritual growth. This is Queen of Wands with the spiritual growth. Like, there is so much here that they already know that's here. Like, you two are deeply spiritually connected. You have the Hangman here and the Queen of Wands, and this Two of Cups is not hurting that at all. You two are spiritually connected, and you are connected now, and you're connected in the future. And that's something that is like a blessing from, you know, your angels, your guidance. Your guides are in connection with one another in this relationship. You know, it's just like this could very, see, what's so interesting is that I'm getting this New Beginnings card is one of my favorite cards. I love new beginnings. I love beginnings. And so I always have this beautiful, positive feeling coming from this card. But I'm feeling worn down. I'm feeling tired. I'm feeling like there's just too much to do. And that's a really weird kind of juxtaposition of like what's coming through romance. These are all really positive cards. So I'm going to say for some of you that there's this offer of romance here. There's this new beginning where things are much more balanced, where things are spiritually connected, where the two of you can just enjoy one another. This is what they would want. If they could just say, like, their deepest desire, like if they could just, without anything in the way, what they would want with you, they want everything you are offering to them. You uplift them, you connect them, you help them to understand themselves in this really amazing way. All, you know, both physical and the non-physical. You help them to feel more balanced. You help them to feel like they're on track. You help them to feel like they are doing the right thing when it comes to all these decisions that they make in their life. And they truly love that. You bring balance and harmony to their life. Wow. Geez, my knees. Body care. You take care of them in the way and support them. This is absolutely incredible. Not all the cards in here. So there's this, you know, this is how they see your union. This is how they see your connection. But this is them, like, where they are in their mind, and this is where they are in their heart, and not their heart, but their I keep hearing intention, but I don't even think that's the right word. It's like what is their truest manifestation of this relationship is beauty and harmony and romance and this new beginning with you. Okay. Now let's work with this page of wands and this 2 of cups, because this is the trip up here. This is like where they've been, you know, they are, you know, wanting to bring more, they want to be more fair to you. I feel like this person doesn't feel like they've been fair to you, and like that maybe you help to bring this relationship forward in some way, that you help them to connect, and they want to, you know, that maybe they weren't fair to you, like they weren't really acknowledging all that you were doing to bring this forward. And it was a lot. It was quite a bit. So let's take a look at this page of wands. Where are we going? I'm going to go to the energy cards. They're not even energy cards, they're past life cards. I'm going to go to the past life cards. What is going on? These 2 things are happening. It's like this, what this person is. I have to look at this. There's nothing over here, and there's all this abundance of, oh, you can't even see all these cards. Oh my goodness, I just looked at the screen. I'm so sorry. You're like, what are you talking about? Sorry. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, hold on. Let me move everything over. I apologize. You couldn't see any of these beautiful cards. Oh my goodness gracious. Everything is a mess. Oh, let me do this. Let me fix this like this. All right. And then here. I'm so glad I caught that. All right. Okay. That's better. I was just off in my own world, right? Just talking, getting the messages coming through. I'm not, you know, not always paying attention to the physical when I'm just focused on getting you as clear messages as I possibly can. This card says spiritual growth. All right, here we go. All right, sorry for that. Sorry for that. Now, what I'm focusing on here on this page of wands card, and it's coming through with the 2 of cups and the page of wands. So we're going to keep these 2 together and see what comes through for you here with this 2 of cups. This camera view is a bit of a mess. I want you to see these cards because they are these beautiful messages here, and so I'm trying, they're big cards. Oh, I'm going to have to cover things up, but just so you see where we are right now. All right, I think that's pretty good. Okay, sorry about all of that. So this page of wands, let's go with this. Let's go with this page for you here. What do they want to, how do they see this connection? How do this page of wands help us understand, please? Transportation. Yeah, I feel like they want to come towards you. This is my coming towards you card, this transportation card. Asia. All right. So one, I always take these cards at face value. One or both of you could have Asian ethnicity here. Come from some place in Asia. This, you know, what I'm getting with this page of wands and this Asia card is like, this person has this sense that, you know, there could be an obstacle related to like culture, different cultures, different religions, or you know, or that there's a distance between the 2 of you. So maybe the 2 of you aren't in the same place right now. There just could be a geographic distance right now, and this is a problem. Part of what's, you know, creating this problem is just the distance. You're just too far away from each other. imprisonment, and Atlantis. Well, so, you know, emotionally, this person has a lot going on. And there may be even things that you're not aware of. But this person is like, I feel like they have this, they still have quite a bit to work through. And so that could be creating a difficulty with this relationship. All right, let's come out of there and just back up again and come back in. How do they see this connection? Let's come through. Where do I want to go? Let's go to the modern witch. How do they see this connection? I keep coming to this support card. I love this card so much. It has quite a bit of significance to it. It does mean you have support in the non-physical for you. All right. How do they see this connection? All right. 9 of Wands. Queen of Cups. They think you're wonderful, truly. You have this Queen of Wands, now the Queen of Cups coming up. These are representations of you. You know, I feel like they just feel like they have a lot going on in their life, and this is not the good time. They would very much like to be closer to you again. I do feel like the two of you have been in physical connection with one another. It was amazing and wonderful, whatever it was. If it was a date and you held hands, if it was something much more intimate, all of it good. They see you as this beautiful person who's kind and giving and caring, who takes such good care of them in so many different ways. Now you're getting Queen of Pentacles. That's amazing. So you've got Queen, Queen, Queen. They're just like Queen, Queen. You're a queen. Look at the Fool like popping up, stuck to my hand. So the Fool card's coming through. They're like, I'm the Fool. I'm the Fool. You know, you're not the Fool. You're a queen. I'm the Fool who's not doing, who's not getting it together, or needs more time, or, you know, is focusing on all these different things and should be focusing on you. You know, and so this is where they are right now, group 2. Okay, this is, tarot's not forever, but there's this strong love and honoring of you coming through, and a strong wanting to value you and want you to know how much they value you. But I'm also getting this weird not coming towards you, even though, and they have the best intentions for you. They don't want to just screw around with you. They don't want to just hook up with you. That's not what they intend. And if they can't show up the way that they, you know, in an honorable way, they're just not going to show up at all. And they've got some things to work through as well. All right, this is what I'm seeing here right now. Please take what is yours and leave all the rest. Whatever feels right, whatever you feel in your intuition is yours. It is yours. You're getting a grounding root chakra. This makes sense. This came through in the first reading as well. Maybe time for all of us to maybe take care of ourselves a little bit better. Some body care is needed. Take care of your physical. Make sure you are doing all those things. You know, I know this is going to sound strange, but brushing your teeth, washing your face, skincare routine. You know, maybe you need to wash your hair. This came through in the first reading, a sense of like, go get a haircut. But there's a sense of just, you know, being kind to your body right now. The body is an instrument for healing, and so do some things to focus on that. And you're like, well, what does that have to do with this reading? Just know that everything is connected, please, and this is what's coming through for you in order to help this relationship, to ease some things in this relationship. All right, group 2. Let's take that deep breath in and out. I know I just took one. Same thing happened in group 1. I took one. We weren't even ready. Here we go. Deep breath in. And release. All right, I know we're not doing healing work, but boy, oh boy, some healing started coming through. I was grounding through my fingertips. That doesn't happen every day. Some of you might work with your hands in some way. Maybe you need to rest or just, do something nice. If you play an instrument, if you are a masseuse, if you, or is that still the massage therapist? Massage therapist, I think is the correct word. If you, if you garden, if you're doing things with your hands, maybe do something kind to your hands tonight, like, wrap them in some moisturizer and put those gloves on, or something like that. Something nice with your hands is coming through. All right, and then your final card, I'm going to go to the energy oracle cards. It's weird how few cards came out in this reading. If you've been here before, usually I pull lots of cards, but there was this pulling back I was feeling in this reading. Pulling back. All right. Final message. Happy family is coming through. Focus on the things that make you happy, the things that bring you joy, the things that enrich your life, the things for which you feel grateful. Go into those expressions of gratitude. Tune into your intuition and know that you are divinely guided all the time. Don't worry so much about things that you're trying to make decisions about. Know that there's guidance to support you with that. Just know that this person cares about you. This is how they want it to end. They care. Okay? They care. They care. They may not be, if they don't come towards you, it's not because they don't care. Group 2. If this connected in any way, please like and or subscribe. Leave a comment. I love your comments so much. Thank you for them. And I am doing private readings. Just checking check below for the information. Reach out to me. And I hope to see you again soon. Please take care. Hello, group 3. Whew, welcome to your reading. This is, how do they see this connection? You have chosen the black tourmaline crystal. We're going to start with the Rider-Waite-Smith pre-shuffled and then move into more tarot and oracle as guided. You guessed it. Okay. 5 of Pentacles. We're starting with the 5 of Pentacles. How do they see this connection? To the Ace of Cups. Wow, that's a big change. Into the World card. Ooh, new beginnings. Wow, we go from the Ace of Cups to the World. We have a beginning and an end here, and then we're the 5 of Pentacles. We're dead smack in the middle of something. So we have the middle, the beginning, and the end. Is this the relationship? Is this the cycle? I'm not sure yet. Let's get some more. I went to the Rider-Waite-Smith, which I don't normally do, and I did it without thinking. So let's go ahead and pull a few more cards for you from here. We'll get a little bit more information coming through. We'll just let the messages come through for you. Okay, group 3. How do they see this connection? Well, okay, let's start with the 5 of Pentacles. They're telling me to go ahead and get started. With the 5 of Pentacles, there's like this feeling of having, one, that the two of you could be in separation. That's for sure. You could be in no contact right now. Or it could be just that the two of you have had some type of disagreement. That's possible as well. But this person is definitely not feeling in connection with you. Feeling connected to you. This Ace of Cups into the World. This is what I need more information on. So let's now pull. And then you get the Sun card here. All right. That's very, very positive. And the Magician. Wow. These are major arcanas coming out. So we started with the major arcana here with the World moving into the Sun and the Magician. They're telling me to pull another card and the Queen of Swords. And okay, that's it for you from the Rider-Waite-Smith. All right. This person, this connection, this could be their past, that in the past they felt like they weren't connected, they weren't getting what they needed, they weren't feeling loved previously. And then you come in, this feels like the past. So this could even have been, because I am getting this feeling of a cycle with the two of you, but I was getting two messages at the same time, which is a little bit confusing. I was getting the message that you two are ending a cycle, but I was also getting the message that that something had ended. And I think that this person, this message coming through is that this person, you know, is coming out of feeling like that you two may have come out of a separation, or you know, have reunited, or have decided to start again, have spoken again when you haven't in a long time. But it's even more than that. You two have reconnected. This is the strongest feeling coming through now. So if this does not feel like your group, please feel free to choose another group or stay here and learn with us all. You know, we are all in this process together. But they want to talk about this Five of Pentacles. They want to, you know, there's this inclination here to figure out more about what's going on with this. And because I do feel like it's still going to play a part on the current relationship. They see this relationship as having a lot of potential and a lot of, you know, there's this optimistic outcome that they're looking at with this relationship. And this being possibly the relationship, like the last relationship that they want to be in romantically. This Queen of Swords doesn't belong here. I think it's like here. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Okay, they want me to move this here and move this here. All right, I hear that. Thank you. So it's the World, the Sun, and the Magician. Wow, that's quite a combination. That's quite a trifecta of cards you have here. So let's spend some time. This is a very interesting reading, and if you've been here before, you know that I like to take my time and go through to make sure that we can bring you as much clarity as possible in a general reading on YouTube. All right, here we go. We have a bunch of cards coming out. I don't know if I'm going to take all of these. Nine of Swords. Oh, look at this. Two came out at the same time. Queen of Cups, Nine of Swords. I'm going to keep it the way that it was. It's Nine of Swords, Queen of Cups. All right. Wow, you have a lot going on. Even two cards are coming out. They're flipped over on each other. I feel like you have brought this person such a greater love, a greater sense of purpose, a greater just being able to be more emotionally connected. Oh my goodness. I mean, I almost like have like a meltdown when I look at the World, the Sun, and the Magician cards together. Like everything like blanks out. It's like this, it's like it wipes everything out, and it's like this blank slate almost, where almost anything could be written. So there's this feeling like this relationship is, there's a nothingness to this relationship, and I need to explain that. There's a, you know, there is something that we refer to like there's no thing, which means that there's no attachment here that's going to challenge the potential of this connection between the two of you, this connection that you have. It's almost like the opposite of the World and the Sun and the Magician, because there's this just open space. There's an openness here that's being communicated. So this person just sees the potential of all that is with you in this relationship. It's quite powerful. Four of Cups. I feel like your person has a tendency, and look, you have another Five of Pentacles. This is why I knew this Five of Pentacles was going to come back. Didn't I tell you that? I said it's still playing a part in this relationship, and here it is again. Look at this, and another card. This happened to this. Oh my goodness, this is group 3. What is going on? Four of Pentacles with the Four of Cups with the Five of Pentacles in between. This person, their tendencies to be really guarded, to play it safe, and you cut through all of that. You bring such warmth. This person has experienced some loss. They've experienced a sense of having their heart broken in the past. And this very well could have been through a relationship with you. I'm not seeing that very clearly, but this is a general reading, so it could just be both scenarios are true here. But there is this immense feeling of this person, like you helping this person to let go of their fears, let go of their sense of being alone, of not even just alone, but alone and saying that, you know, digging in real deep to that. I don't want to be around anyone. I don't want love. I don't want care. I don't want attention. But they're in, you know, their spirit saying, this, we need more than this. So your person maybe has a tendency to be a loner. Maybe, you know, they've experienced some kind of heartbreak that you may not even be aware of the level of this heartbreak this person experienced. And this person, if you know that this person lived with someone, had some type of union with a person, committed to someone, then know that that was it. This is like, you know, this defined them for a long time. And that's quite common, right? That can happen quite easily with people. So it's not like I'm, you know, giving you all this very specific information, except to tell you that this is what's coming through. Whew, this is, we still have a way to go. So, you know, the way it works with me energetically, group 3, is like, I feel like in the grip of something, and until it starts to release me, that's what I just have to keep reading until I feel like the messages come through to you. That happens to me as well with mediumship. Like, I'm gripped until I feel like that person has brought through their message. So just stay with me until this starts to relax, but I'm not anywhere relaxed yet. Food and hunger. Look at this. 5 of Pentacles and food of hunger. Authority figures. I feel like this person energetically has a fear of losing control, a fear that they won't have complete control over their lives. So it may even seem like they're a control freak. Yeah, for sure. They may seem like they can't be vulnerable. They can't let go of things. You know, they have to sometimes hammer a point home 1,000 times with you. And it's like, or maybe this is how they were with you in the past, or when they first met, or this is what they're, you know, letting go of, but this is what's being shown here. Transportation and father. I have this sense here of like them being, there's a possibility here that this person was, you know, left by a parent, potentially a father, probably a father here, and how that has, you know, brought them to where they are now. Like, this inability to connect might have come from some type of abandonment from a father figure, if not a father. Now, this is also interesting because they want you to have this understanding of them, because they have this beautiful wanting and desiring to be in relationship with you. I did this last time, my cards were off. But this is where they are now, this World, the Sun, and the Magician. So it's like, again, I'm getting that no thingness. So I have to wait till I come back to that. But it's very important that you understand that this person, this is like, wow, I just heard the word serendipitous. How is this lucky? You're lucky. If you're coming into their life is change their life. Have they said that to you, group 3, that you're their lucky charm? This is the Celtic coming through here as well. You are their good fortune. You are Oh my gosh, please don't think I was saying Lucky Charm with Irish. That is so weird that that came through with the Celtic. That is not an association that I make. Oh my gosh, what is happening? They may have told you that you are their good luck charm, that you are, that their life changed with you, that you bring them good fortune, that you are the reason why good things happen to them. Like there's something about that where they're saying this to you. Your hard work is paying off. You and your loved ones are safe. So they've had to work hard to get to where they are now. Like whatever this challenge was, this not where they weren't receiving all that, you know, their highest good. So they were challenged by life circumstances or the relationship or, you know, this abandonment that potentially for some of you, you know, take any of these that belong potentially that you know of to your person, and that, you know, they're just showing you that they have moved beyond that. They've moved beyond that with a lot of hard work, and now they're in this. Look at this, 2 cards again. This doesn't usually happen, group 3. Oh, I don't know if the cards are sticking to one another. This almost feels sticky. Why would this card, what in the world? Why would there be anything on this card? I'm so confused, group 3. I keep saying that. So maybe you're confused. I am an empath, so maybe I'm just picking up someone's confusion. Oh, boy, group 3. Let's stay with it. They're in the time of healing, a personal, and they are coming to a resolution. Yeah, because with this World card, for sure they're coming to a resolution of things. They've had to be resolved in what they knew to be true, to have faith. So they've moved into this place of faith and trust and feeling safe. I don't feel like this is their set point. It is now, or maybe they're solidifying this. It's still a little bit wobbly, but they, you know, it could be that they've had to hit the reset button and come back to this place. Regardless, they weren't in this place before and they're here now. Whether they were in this place before, you know, I'm not looking at that. But I do know just not too long ago they weren't in this place, and now they've moved here into this place of feeling like they are in a place of healing, that things have come to a resolution. This person could have had some type of court case that was resolved. They could have had just some type of legal matter resolved. This person could have just gone through a cycle where you know, a divorce was resolved and finally everything is finished. But there's, you know, for your person, take whatever that is, but a resolution has come into their life now. Things have been resolved. They're seeing the grace now that has been offered to them. The grace that comes with peace and kindness and care. And this is what they are now embodying. And it's helping them to grow. They're growing from a place of peace. This is the no thingness that I'm seeing here. They're growing from a place of detachment, which is a very good thing. Not feeling the need to attach to everything. Has your person been on some type of spiritual journey? Have they gone to like a retreat or therapy or what in the world? I mean, this is very powerful stuff here. I'm even getting that for someone here, their person experienced a near-death experience, an NDE possibly. And that's interesting because I was talking about mediumship, and I don't normally talk about my mediumship here on this channel. And so that I'm going to just state that someone here has experienced an NDE. But this is a transformation. This is a whole, they're not the same. Whatever they have gone through and has brought them now to this place, they are not the same. They've gone from not being able to experience life fully. Sorry, I'm having a little bit of a difficulty here and it's distracting me. They've gone from not being able to experience life fully to this understanding of all that is in a much deeper way, and not in its fullest extent, obviously. I mean, that's quite a statement to make, but what is going on? Group 3, I'm having all kinds of difficulties. I'm not even sure what's going on. Group 3, can't even tell you. I've got chills. I'm just a mess right now. Direction. They have a clear direction for themselves. They're focused and clear. They've experienced a spiritual transformation. It's impacting their everyday life. Things are coming into, I don't feel like they've transformed like their finances or things like that, but your person has gone through something very serious here. What is it? I'd love to hear more about this because this is amazing. Well, wow. Your person is diving deep. That's what they're showing me. This whale cresting the surface of the water, and just, have you ever been whale watching? Someone here has been whale watching, they're telling me. But if you haven't been whale watching, seeing a whale come to the surface of the water, they're aware of the boat. If you're on a boat and you're whale watching, they're aware of the boats. And they come to the surface and they will look at you. They will look at the boat. And I'm seeing this whale cresting the surface and looking at those in the boat on the water. This curiosity. And I see them inviting you to go deeper with them. So some of you, I've had a whale show up for me as a guide. And so I'm going to say to you all that you very well could have a whale as a guide, or your person could, and this whale is guiding them into really the deeper aspects of themselves. That was a lot to talk about. Oh gosh, group 3. Ooh. Feather. There's an ease that's being requested here. There's a lightness of being that is being requested. Right now is a time to this connection, to take it easy, to be gentle with one another. This person wants to be gentle with you, and they want you to be gentle with them, but they don't even require that because they've stepped into this place where all they feel is ease. This is, I can't, this is so rare that I'm not even sure how this fits into a general reading, group 3, but I just have to be honest and tell you what's coming through with your person. This lightness is the release of the heaviness of the ego, the heaviness of the physical reality that we are in, and this lightness of knowing that all is well. This lightness and this joy and this release has occurred here. This is a spiritual connection. This is a connection that is here to guide you and to teach you, but it's also here to sustain you and to support you and to lift you up, group 3. This is how this person sees this connection. They are holding space for you. Has anyone ever held space for you in a loving relationship, group 3? I hold space for you in this channel, but have you ever had a person who you are romantically involved with hold space for you? This is what this person is doing. They are holding space for you to run and grow and expand and love as you need to. This almost feels like a spirit guide. This doesn't even completely feel like a person to me. This feels like one of like guidance. This feels like guidance. This is the feeling. This is incredible. It's very unique and it's very special. I haven't felt this from a person, you know, in a general reading. I will tell you, group 3, that this is possible. This is possible. If you're thinking that this is not possible, that's not true. This is possible to experience this in a relationship, in a love relationship, in a romantic relationship. I'm going to pull some romance angel cards for you. Then we're going to lighten this up. Group 3. We're going to lighten this up. Oh, wow. That just took us really, really deep into expansion. Quite beautiful. Pay attention to the red flags. That's an interesting card to come out. An attraction. Are you worried about healing family issues? Are you worried about, look now, oh, okay. So healing and safe, right? These are your 2 cards coming out here, healing and safe. And you had in the Moonology cards, do you remember? I do. You had healing and safe. So you've had healing and safe come out twice. This is a relationship in which to heal and to feel safe. Okay? Healing and safe. Again, 2 different decks. Same messages coming through for you here. I love when the cards begin to just reconfirm. It's already been confirmed for you. I feel like there's a little bit of fear here. Maybe there's a very strong sexual connection, and maybe that scares you just a bit. Saying you're okay, you're safe. Maybe you weren't safe previously in your intimate relationships. All right. And we're sending you love, group 3, right now. I'm going to go to the Moonology manifestation. Open your heart when you are ready, right? Open your heart. 3, please. Reflect on your priorities came out. Oh, that was your card. See the bigger picture. I don't feel like those were your cards. That's weird. Those came out in a previous reading. But I know I shuffled these cards. It's really bizarro. First of all, they don't feel like they fit in this reading. I feel like they're not supposed to, I feel like it's just like an off message. Not off, but like a small message coming through. but I'm pretty sure those came through in a previous group. I'm not going to discard them, but there's a separating. I'm not feeling connected to those cards at all as they come through. Well, I worked through your feelings. I almost want to go back and look at a previous group. I'm almost positive those 3 cards came out. I'm gonna stay here because now I'm just getting a lot of physical responses to this. Oh, okay, so they are saying, yeah, you know, maybe there's this, reflect on your priorities, see the bigger picture, work through your feelings. It's the same message that came through in another reading. The message here is that, you know, what is your priority? Set your intentions and your priority in this relationship. And step back. It's sometimes hard to see it, everything, because you're just immersed and you're too close. And whatever way you can gently step back. You don't have to separate yourself if you don't want to. You can just find a way to see all that is happening between the two of you in a slightly different way. Just imagine yourself floating above it all. Okay, if you can do that. And then work through your feelings. I feel like there are fears here. And I feel like there is this deep well of love coming from you. This deep empathy. It's also very possible that you are very hurt. But working through these feelings is going to, help you to kind of step into that Aries energy and fire things up a little bit here. Don't be afraid of your feelings. Your feelings are magnificent, group 3. All right, this has been a very, I thought this was going to be long, but it's been a very long reading. So I will release you from this reading, group 3. Let's do the chakra crystal. And I'm calmer now. If you can hear it, the energy has dissipated. So I know the message came through. You're getting the crown chakra, the 7th chakra. Who doesn't love the crown chakra? Take care of yourself. Take care of your mental health and your physical health is the message that's coming through. Let's take a deep breath in. And a release. Group 3, there's a message here about laughing and having fun and just lightening up a little bit if possible. All right, dear one, if possible, lighten up. Your last card. Let's go to the energy cards. So much love coming through for you, group 3. Oh, a woman holding a coin. Part of this is about you seeing your value, your worth, your contributions, how much you impact the lives of others. Don't ever doubt that, group 3. Group 3, you're sending me all these energies. You are valued. You are loved beyond measure, group 3. We're just going to lift you up, all right? We're lifting you up in a loving embrace. Okay. If this reading connected with you in any way, please like and or subscribe. It almost feels like I almost feel like it's inappropriate to say that at this moment. But I hope to see you again soon, group 3. Okay? You are loved. Take care.